Hello everyone, Crystal Lynn here. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning into Love with me. Thank you for joining me for another very magical pick a card. This message is from unconditional love from the universe. Love itself, I want to say. And this is a message to you about your unique, epic, divine love story. This is a message about your love story. So I kept receiving the inspiration to share a message about the story of love, and it just came through this way. So tune into the 4 different groups here. Group 1, which is the number 12, every journey starts with a single step. Group 2, 43, come to life. Group 3, the number 25, release the dark wound, let love live. And group 4 is 11, diving for light. So I was guided to show these cards just for your soul, your higher self, your heart, to choose whichever group you feel guided most strongly towards, whatever is resonating with you. Trust your intuition. I found it interesting that all 4 of these cards are very similar in the sense that they are muted in color. They're more, they're just a little bit dull, but they're all in a state of transformation. They're all coming to life in some sense. They're all moving from that dull, dark, gray, everything feeling to more vibrant, nurturing, life force, creative inspiration, beauty, joy, harmony. So I truly hope that you guys enjoy this message and that it resonates. I just think it's going to be beautiful, and who knows, but I feel so blessed to be able to deliver these messages and grateful that I have this opportunity to support this journey of love for all of us. And I thank you for being here with me, for tuning in and subscribing and liking, commenting and sharing. You guys are absolutely a gift in my life. I don't even know how else to express it, but I hope you know that we exist for each other and we are doing this together, anchoring this love in the physical. So thank you for being you. And let's get into this message, you guys, and see what love has to share with you. So we'll start with group number 1. Okay, you guys. So group number 1, how are you all doing? I hope that you're doing well and finding yourself just supported, and I can already feel there's a lot of releasing of the past, and it's like reaching that point where we've come into acceptance of it and it feels good to let go. So that's a really beautiful feeling, like ready for the new, right? Ready to fully engage in your epic love story, your own unique journey. And oh my goodness, I can feel it. Look at this card. Every journey starts with a single step, and she's got a suitcase in her hand. She's completely naked, open, free, connected to the higher realms, her higher self, to the divine consciousness. You got the reds and the oranges and the butterflies, just like transformation and passion and inspiration and trusting the unknown, right? So let's see what you guys got. Okay, so obviously this one. Ooh, dice, gamble. Interesting. And here's a postcard from Spirit. We will read this together here. It says, with love. That's what it looks like. I look in the mirror and say to myself, I deserve all good. I deserve to be prosperous. I deserve joy. I deserve love. I know inwardly what is right for me. Okay, yeah. You know. You know what is right for you and what isn't, and I can feel that. And I apologize for background noise. So open up. This is also the Four of Pentacles. So this is truly about opening your heart again in the physical world, really with that connection to your heart, to the spiritual realms. Your love story is truly about to transform for the better in the most epic of ways, and you're feeling it, and you're opening to the ones you're meant to be with, to your divine counterparts, to your gifts and experiences, and what you came here to do. You know, you're no longer closing yourself off from the world or closing your heart. You're choosing to open your heart and move towards those things that keep nurturing that, okay, in the physical world. Anchoring that love here in the physical. Trust. Beautiful. So really trusting your higher self. Positive change. Paravarti. So what you're experiencing is a positive change. Full moon completion. So definitely feel that completion of the old cycle and beginning of the new. Entrepreneur, so you may be starting your own business or looking into ways to bring in income and finances in creative, inspired ways. Sorry, you guys. There are rafters going down the river. I'm along the river. It's the 4th of July. So they're out enjoying their day. It's a beautiful day. So entrepreneur, yeah, choosing your higher self, choosing to be in alignment with the universe. You are being guided to start something that is going to allow you to stay in alignment with your spiritual path and bring that stability to your finances. So not for you, the number 6. There's someone that you may be completing things with, you know, someone that you've had someone who's played a very important role in your transformation and helping you become who you are today. But at this time, there's a reason for needing to go separate ways. Perfect setting from Nature's Whispers. This is beautiful, divine timing. We'll read more into that. And then you got Strength, 5 of Swords, and the 7 of Cups. Okay. So, I wonder if I can put these. You see all that? Okay, you guys, so let's start with this postcard from Spirit. And I hope the background noise isn't too distracting. I was wondering if I should record out here today. So it says, Dearest you, as you think, so will you experience life. Thoughts are that powerful, and they need minding. Let the unruly, chaotic ones settle down so they serve you or get released instead of wreaking havoc. These thoughts arise when connected to the energy of fear and often masquerade as truth. Yet the real truth is that essentially all is well. Of course, you have thoughts that are positive, strong, organized, accepting, creative, open, and so on. Those are the ones we want you to keep thinking, and they have a less frantic quality. They're stimulating in a good way and don't get away from you. How do you keep an inner eye on your thoughts? Meditate and leave judgment out of the mix. Everyone has those fearful thoughts. Love them, love yourself, and then choose the thoughts you want the world to reflect back. Life is not as hard as you think. Loving you so much, okay? So, I really feel for you that you have been going through an experience that has almost felt like it's forced you to go within and face your own truth. But in a sense, it's knowing that our higher self has set everything up for us to experience. And there comes a point where we surrender and let go of the resistance to what our higher self is guiding us towards. And we don't come into those moments of surrender just out of the blue or because we're feeling good. We surrender because we have hit a wall, we have hit rock bottom, we've tried every door and it's closed. And it's because our higher self is, we've set this up for ourselves already, because we're growing and we're evolving, and it's time for us to move forward. It's time for us to expand and grow and let go of what was to welcome in what is. And so it's really allowed you, through everything that you've gone through, you've also been able to really stand truly by your own side, to commit to yourself, commit to your soul's journey, your purpose, your path. You've been able to learn how to love yourself unconditionally and come into this place of acceptance. And it's not easy, but it's continuing to trust. And as we keep feeding those thoughts and emotions, activities, relationships that are in alignment with us, they begin to grow and grow and grow, right? So let me look at this card here too as well. Sorry, you guys. Wow, this is so powerful. Your love story is this epic journey of like overcoming the darkness and discovering the true strength within you, your own divine reflection, healing your mind to come into alignment with the divine mind, and truly coming into a place of fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, and alignment with your purpose. So, my goodness, what this card speaks to, every journey starts with a single step. This card speaks to the journey that we're on and how it begins within, that the first step begins within us. It's that internal, that self-initiated choice of choosing unconditional love. And it's recognizing that everything that has happened has prepared us for this. That we have everything we need within us, right? This suitcase represents that we have everything we need within us. We're connected to our higher self. We're connected to our heart, to source, to universe. And our heart is guiding us. It is the compass. And we know, we can sense what we're taking forward with us and what we need to leave behind for now. And it can just be for now. It's about letting go so that we can travel lighter. Travel lighter as we're moving forward, and lighter in our thoughts, lighter in our heart, in our mind, our body, our soul, so that we can open to new experiences and welcome them in. It's like seeing the blessing in disguise, because without having gone through everything that we did, we wouldn't be at this place right now. It's really a card of transformation. So it's also about trusting the unknown, stepping into the unknown, fully trusting your higher self and trusting your soul that it's guiding you towards alignment, towards those you're meant to be with. And you have no idea what that's going to look like, because, this is like trusting the higher self for the first time fully and taking that leap of faith into the unknown. But this is also reassurance that you are supported and held and guided every step of the way, that you're not jumping into a void of endless, confusion. You're actually jumping into clarity. You're jumping into honesty and adventure and discovery and deepening of bonds and intimacy and joy and just, freedom, complete freedom to be who you really are, to be authentic, to experience things for yourself that you want to experience, to share what you came here to share and express, to be fully in your essence, in your soul. And that requires us to take that leap of faith. It's that self-initiated choice, and no matter what, that's what we're choosing, right? It's dice, it's a gamble. That's what I'm getting from that. It's like taking a risk, it's a gamble, but with the universe, it's a sure thing. It's being able to take life one day at a time and be present in the moment and enjoy the journey instead of being trapped in the mind and the fears and the negative thoughts. We're able to actually become present and move forward. So we're aware of what's right for us. It's not a gamble anymore, because we can sense and feel where the universe is guiding us, where our soul is guiding us. So one step at a time, inwardly what is right for you. So this is, a positive change, what you're feeling and what you're moving towards. This is also a time of completion for you, and it's one day at a time. It's one step at a time. I'm just feeling like this is reassurance for everything that you've gone through, and it's like the love story is about to just get so good. It's just, there's so much beauty coming, and it's like it's like being prepared, the perfect setting. Like it's all of this has prepared you for what is coming, and what is coming is so beautiful, because it's, your higher self knows, and it would not have agreed to all of this had it been conscious. Right? It's like we have the blessing and gift of becoming aware and being able to shift out of that energy into the energy of unconditional love that supports us moving forward towards our heart's desires, towards feeling fulfilled and living a life of meaning. And it requires trust. It requires complete and total trust. So keep going, okay? Just keep going, and know that the seeds that you've been planting are sprouting and growing, and it takes a little while for things to really start manifesting in the physical world. It always takes a little longer than we think it's going to, but know that you have everything you need within you, and that when you're in tune with your spirit, you know what is right for you, and you're guided every single step of the way, okay? One step at a time. Every journey starts with a single step, and it's like in the present moment, choosing love is a step in the right direction. No matter what's going on, where you are, what's happening, choosing love in the present moment is a step in the right direction, okay? Let me just look at this dice gamble card. This is from Divination of the Ancients. Should you stay or should you go? This is what you've been wondering of late. You want to throw in the towel, but if you do, are you running away from your responsibilities? Perhaps you should persevere and carry on. It might get better. But what if it doesn't? If a situation is not serving you as it should, if you are not being appreciated, then surely is time to leave. However, as you have put in so much time and energy, it may be a mistake to leave before you reap the rewards. You can stay in the warmth of your current comfort zone, or gamble it all away on a leap into the unknown, which might eventually lead you to adventures that will fulfill your soul, dreams, and desires. Only you can decide whether or not to take a risk. Time to roll the dice. If I leave, the stakes are high, a chance to live, to soar and fly. And if I stay, what would I do? To know what I know, I would be true. Okay, so this is truly about tuning into your higher self and what it's guiding you to do. And with this not for you card here, I'm going to look this up here really quick, because I feel like it's connected to this relationship or situation. A clear knowing that something is being denied you, rejection is God's protection. There are times when it appears that no matter how deeply you desire something, no matter how hard you work at something, the result you seek always seems to elude you. It's as if you don't really get to be in the game and you feel you're just watching from the sidelines. The appearance of this card indicates that you are not going to attain what you want right now, that indeed your dreams for the exact thing will not be fulfilled. This is a time to radically accept that not everything is available to you when you want it. Take heart, for there are benevolent forces who desire the best for you and have a much clearer idea of what is for your highest good. Rejection is God's protection. Something much better that will make you truly happy is on its way. Trust this. So this is always like a hard affirmation to hear. You know, always listen to your intuition and know that whatever decision you make is the right decision for you, because no matter what, you're going to learn something more about yourself and your experience. Like, there's never a wrong decision, because you can always, it's like it's just about how you choosing what you want to experience and seeing things for what they are. You know, being able to honor where people are and meet them where they are. If someone's not growing with you, if a situation isn't growing with you, it doesn't mean that it's, you know, forever. It just means that for right now, you're meant to go separate ways and focus on you and focus on your growth, healing, expansion, to become really connected to your higher self, so that you know what is right for you inside, and you don't need anything external to validate your worth, to validate your who you are. You know, you don't need validation from anything external, that you love yourself unconditionally, you understand your value and worth, your sacredness. And it's when we come into that alignment with ourselves that we can come into harmony with those we're meant to be with. So it's about really taking responsibility for our own energy and trusting that what's meant to be yours can never be taken from you. Your soul path is laid out before you. Your higher self's guiding you, and nothing at all can get in between you and your love story, your path, except for you. We are the only ones who can stop the connection, who can, you know, it's up to us to maintain our connection and to trust and know that what's meant to be will be, right? So choosing unconditional love and trusting that the universe, you know, for whatever reason, is always guiding you towards what is best for your well-being. Okay, so it's about seeing everything as an opportunity to go within, and it's not always easy. You know, it's not easy. Sometimes it is. Sometimes we are ready and we understand, but it doesn't mean it's easy. You know, it's still challenging, and that's why you have strength here with you, to have complete compassion for yourself and courage, you know, and to tap into that infinite courage. You have infinite courage, infinite bravery, infinite strength, compassion, forgiveness. Apply that to yourself. With the Five of Swords energy here, it's like this can be an internal conflict with the fear-based consciousness thoughts, or not, you know, negative self-talk, or just toxic type of thoughts that bring you down, that lower your vibration, that are not true to who you really are, which is unconditional love. The Seven of Cups here is like, again, with this new beginning, I feel like it's really feeling in, because the Seven of Cups speaks to our emotional fulfillment and the different paths that we can choose, the different opportunities that are presented before us. And it's about choosing for yourself what is in alignment with you. You're always going to be presented with opportunities, but it's up to you truly to stand behind your decisions and feel into what is right for you, the relationships, the work situations, the friendships, the activities, the life, the home, all of that. That ultimately it's your choice to choose what you're aligning with, and it's getting clear on that. And sometimes it can be confusing, because we're not sure, and that's simply a matter of going within and really feeling into things and being honest with ourselves about what we feel. Because if we commit to a path that's not in alignment with us, in the long run, that's going to bring the same patterns up, the same things for us to look at, because we're meant to transmute them. So this is about recognizing those patterns within you and having the opportunity to choose a different path, to choose the path that is in alignment with you and your soul. And only you know that. No one can tell you, and no one should be able to tell you. Right? So I feel like you're really being guided to come into alignment with your higher self, to fully allow your higher self to begin embodying your vessel on as much as possible until it's there, opening your heart. And the entrepreneur card is great because if you can align yourself to make money for your financial stability, your income, with your spiritual path, that's, speaking, living, being your purpose every single day, and having this beautiful energetic exchange with the universe and serving others and serving yourself and love, and it's effortless because it's in alignment. So I feel like you're gathering up all of these cooperative components. You're manifesting them towards you, and it's because you've been through something very life-changing, and you're not going back. So I want to read this perfect settings card. It's the number 9. Again, it's a completion of the cycle. This is beautiful. I love this. I love this deck so much. This is Nature's Whispers. If you have a goal or vision, be sure to provide the right surroundings for that dream to flourish. Positive self-talk, affirmations, being kind to yourself, celebrating your talents and successes, all of these create fertile soil for your dreams to take root and grow. Sometimes when you push too hard, it can hinder the harmonious unfolding of your journey. Trust the process, relax, and allow nature to take its course. Belief and positive support is needed to accomplish your goal. Keep in mind, nature makes growing and blossoming look effortless, but the secret is all in the details: position, sun, soil, air, water, and nourishment. Make sure you are taking the steps necessary to attain your perfect environment, okay? So that's something beautiful to focus on that will really lift your spirits and help you stay true to your vibration, your essence, your authentic self. Really tuning into your environment and letting go of things from the past, objects in your home, the energy. It's like, I feel like, begin to create the environment that you see yourself really thriving in, and wherever you are, and keep doing it, just keep visualizing it and seeing it. I feel like you're someone like me as well. It's like our environment is very impactful. We're very sensitive to the energy in our environment. So an energy that feels really good in our homes, that's very nurturing, sacred, cozy, um, beautiful, uplifting, smells good, light, however this resonates with you. But it's about allowing yourself to really begin co-creating and trusting yourself and feeling the results of that trust. Because this is a very positive change, even if it feels a little bit scary, or unknown or unfamiliar. It's an opportunity to really start trusting your higher self and acting on it and giving yourself the benefit of the doubt in creative ways that are nurturing to your well-being, that are actually impacting you on a daily basis. Because I feel like there's some challenge with trust, with fully trusting, and that's completely a part of the whole lesson, you know, coming into that full trust. It's really, it takes some time. It took me a few years because I'm very stubborn. Um, and being a strong soul, you know, we've been through a lot. And so restoring our faith and trust in the universe, it's, you know, have compassion for yourself, for your human self, for your pain, for everything that you've been through, because it's, you know, it's like if someone was in a brutal accident and was like in severe pain, we wouldn't be like, you know, and they were moaning and whatever, or just not able to do anything that they were normally able to do. And we were just like, now hurry up and heal. You know, why aren't you going faster? Why aren't you healing faster? And, you know, oh, you're just, you know, and it's like, I think about that with myself, and it's like, I imagine like my, you know, it's like our emotions and our mind are healing. And even though they're unseen, it doesn't mean that they're, you know, it's like envision them as a physical entity and nurturing it back to life, back to health, you know. So it's like just taking your time, and instead of fighting with yourself, nurture yourself. You know, whenever any of those negative thoughts come up, those fear-based consciousness thoughts, nurture yourself. Just stand up to them and say, nope, not today. You know, we're gonna speak loving thoughts to ourselves. We're gonna speak our visions into reality, unconditional love, love or above, embrace love or perish. This is my love story, and it's, you know, it's about fully knowing inward, you know, inwardly what is right for you. You know. I look in the mirror and say to myself, I deserve all good. I deserve to be prosperous. I deserve joy. I deserve love. Okay? I love this, you guys. This is an absolutely beautiful message, and I just feel like there is a lot of positive change, and with the full moon completion, there's a lot happening with the astrology and the eclipses and all of that. So I feel like this is something that's always meant to happen, you know, and this is your opportunity to really embrace it and to move full ahead with everything that you've learned and gained. Just, it's divine wisdom, you know, and I really feel like it's just about it's like the universe is encouraging you to just get really present, be in the now moment, let go of the past, look forward to the future, knowing that it's a future where you can be present. It's not about rushing or being something you're not or doing something just for money. It's like really choosing what feels good, what is authentic, and taking your time and moving one day at a time. Okay, so that is your message, group number one. I truly, truly hope this message resonated and that it brought you just some joy and inspiration to your heart, and knowing that you're on the right path, you're where you're supposed to be, that you are guided, that you are loved so unconditionally. The universe is supporting you and wants to see you in your joy, thriving, co-creating that love here on earth. So thank you. Thank you for claiming your love story and for choosing yourself and for choosing to uplift us all through that choice. I am very grateful and honored to deliver the message, and I love you very much for being here with me. Thank you guys for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing. And if you want to connect with me, all my links are down below in the description. I am doing some personal readings, and I have my Patreon page where I offer daily messages. So things are expanding for me as well, and I just look forward to sharing as many of these messages as I can with you guys. Many more to come. So again, thank you. I love you. Sending all my infinite love, wisdom, peace, magic, joy your way. And I'll see you next time. Peace out. All right, group number 2. How are you guys doing? Welcome to your reading about your beautiful divine love story. Let's see what your higher self love wants you to know, the universe, as you move forward. Okay, we're going to start here. We got the Come to Life card. Now this card is beautiful. It's number 43, and I really love this. And what I'm feeling already from this energy is, I mean, you guys have been through some things. Everyone in this reading, in this message, has been through a lot, and these experiences from the past have changed you, right? They've helped you become aware of things and see through illusions and deception and manipulation and just toxic behaviors that at one point we weren't even really aware of, but over time they were slowly draining our life force. They were slowly sucking away the true essence of who we are. And so there's this energy of really reclaiming our soul, our path, choosing love and trusting that there's something better there, that there's something better out there, that we are these beings of unconditional love. We know it, and we came here to express that love, and we know there's a better way. So that all begins within ourselves. So in order to do that, in order to truly embark on this path of our epic love story, we first need to come back to life. And so that's what I feel you guys have gone through, the dark depths of your soul, the dark night of the soul. You've been through some shadowy realms, and look at the crow on her shoulder. To me, this always represents the unseen realms, having been through the dark. And as we come through, we bring forward with us these beautiful connections to the unseen realm, the magic in the unseen realm, our intuition, our psychic gifts, our connection to the birds and the animals, and divining with nature, and just all of these very psychic abilities that require us to go into the dark. So let's see what you guys got here. I know I'm rambling on. There's so much I could speak to just looking at this card, but I see butterflies and a snake, and it's just so symbolic. The monkey here, and the black and white rising above duality. It's so beautiful. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune. Fate. So this is beautiful. Again, a lot of karmic lessons and fated events to transform. You are here for this very reason. We'll see what that means. I'm not sure what that card represents in this deck. A postcard from Spirit. You are pure joy. Okay, we'll read that here shortly. I apologize for the background noise, you guys. I relax and enjoy life. I know that whatever I need to know is revealed to me in the perfect time and space sequence. Okay. Everything I need comes to me in the perfect time. So you're in a state of maybe feeling like things aren't moving, right? We've got Heal here, the number 17. This is also the star in the tarot. So you're in a period of healing, and see on this card how the chains have broke free, and here this always to me represents our soul essence and the sun and the universe, and it's just the life force energy, and he's just, with this as his foundation, as his core, he's able to break these chains, break free, and, of the fear-based consciousness, of the limiting beliefs and programs that have been holding him back for so long, and it's connected to his heart. It's this beautiful connection and freedom, and it's a period of healing. It's about nourishing yourself and fulfilling your destiny. So it's like before you can embark on the true path of unconditional love, there's a period of healing, of kind of being at that in between worlds. So that's beautiful. And with it being a major arcana, you know, it's a time in your life that was always meant to happen. Same with the Wheel of Fortune. The dog, loyalty, sincerity, unconditional love, the number 19. This is beautiful, okay? Really encouraging you to love yourself unconditionally. Mother, wife, sister, daughter, Lady Nada from the Ascended Masters. So there's some divine feminine energy that's healing within you, that needs healing, that's being called to heal. Desert Vision Quest. You may be feeling a bit parched, you know, it's like your life force, like you might be feeling a bit drained and depleted. You're feeling depleted. But your higher self, love, wants you to know that you are coming back to life, that you are being brought back to life with the power of love. Desert Vision Quest usually represents taking time to yourself to really connect with your higher self and your visions. But for me, what I'm feeling coming out of this is it's like I feel like parched, like you're thirsty, like you've been in the desert, and you're being guided to the well. You're at the well and you're beginning to drink from the well. And if you haven't quite found the well, it's like notice the signs. The angels will always send signs, especially when we ask for them intentionally, like really just, I need affirmations, I need signs. Angels, send me epic signs that I cannot miss. And really expect to see them and be grateful when you receive them. Follow them. Follow them, because that's your higher self, your angels, your guides, affirming to you what you've, oh my gosh, look at this, between worlds. Did I just say that? It feels like you're in between worlds, and this is a period of time that just, it's kind of uncomfortable, but it's about learning how to focus on what you can do versus what you can't do, because the fear-based consciousness has us focusing on the wrong side of the coin, so to speak. So instead of what I can't do, it's what can I do in this moment? What can I do in this moment, in this now moment? What can I do? It's like retraining ourselves to come back into our power. Our power is in the present moment. It is right now in this now moment. So choosing love. And we'll read a little bit of this card too. Keep your dreams alive. Keep your dreams alive. Okay, look at blowing that life force into the dreams. Coming to life. You are a dream of the universe. You know, the universe wants you to thrive and live and be colorful and beautiful. And we are a reflection of that. You know, that's what we want to do as well. So it's beautiful, you guys. King of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Three of Cups. Okay. And I'm sorry about my nails, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm an outside person. I can't help it. I try. It's summertime, and I just want to apologize in case you guys see anything. They're a little dirty. Okay. Just bring these down so you can see them better on the camera. Okay. So let's actually start with this postcard from Spirit. Dear you, now is one of those times you're being asked to add some distance. Take a step back and do nothing but observe. Don't worry about how long it will take to regroup. Just know it's temporary and actually an opportunity to take a breath, slow down, and look at how far you've come. Decisions for the highest good are made when you have clarity, which comes from being open to information from both the intellect and the intuition. When you step into the role of observer, it's as if you turn on a switch that allows your soul to be an essential part of the information gathering and decision-making process. In this way, you can approach things from a more neutral and non-judgmental place. We know you'll make the right choice. Trust us when we say, now is not the time to get too close to the fray. Step back now, you will be glad you did. Love you, okay? Sorry about the airplane, you guys. Wow. So yeah, with the Desert Vision Quest card here as well, and I feel like with this time of healing, of being in between worlds, you're really being asked to see things from your higher self perspective, which is neutral, being the observer, being able to see through the eyes of unconditional love. And with the King of Swords here, that is something that, that's one of his strengths, is being able to really see things from a higher perspective, with a neutral perspective, with clarity. He's able to make clear decisions because he's in tune with his inner guidance with the universe. He's very deeply rooted in his heart, but his mind is clear. It's filled with the divine thoughts of unconditional love. He's been through all of the fear-based consciousness and the mental realm. He's a master of his mind. He is an embodiment of the truth. That is his strength, is the sword of truth. Being able to discern and cut through any sort of deception or manipulation very quickly, any sort of illusion. So coming from your higher self perspective, it's going to allow you, and pulling back, allow you to respond from that place of truth within you, from your integrity, versus reacting from the fear-based consciousness. So when an opportunity is presented to you, which it looks like there is an opportunity in the physical world, with the Ace of Pentacles here, this is a new beginning in the physical world, something tangible. It could be a business, it could be something financial, but it can also be a physical relationship. It could be a home, it could be an inheritance. It could be a lot of things. But with the Three of Cups here, it's something that is celebrated. It's something that brings fulfillment. It's something that you want to share with others. It's something that brings you into an energy of being able to be in your heart space and be present and not have to be so serious, right? If that makes any sense. It's like you're coming out of a period of time where you've been through a lot and there's no reason to repeat the past. You're moving forward in unconditional love. You're trusting the universe and your higher self, but you're not sure what it looks like, how, because it's all so new and fresh as you transition from one level of consciousness, and it's like just expanding into a deeper level of your consciousness. It's all within you, but it's going to allow you to say yes to the opportunities that are in alignment with your soul and say no to the ones that are not, without it being personal or worrying or any of those things. Like, it's like, yes, that's for me. No, that's not for me. And when you're able to say yes, when you know that this is coming from your soul, it's in alignment with your soul, you know that it's going to bring you that fulfillment, that celebration, being able to rejoice, and it's quality versus quantity. Wow. That's really powerful. Let me see what else, let me see what the coming to life has to say, what I can share with you about this oracle here. Is just beautiful. And this card has actually come out quite a bit in the last couple of months. It's this energy, the universe is really, love is like really fueling our love stories right now. And we have this beautiful opportunity to tune into that energy and allow it to breathe life into us. And this card, it reminds us that we are the most sacred of all sacred artworks. And we are bringing ourselves to life now, and this is how it must be. So it's about having courage during this process. It's about not allowing it's about not allowing our monkey mind to run the show. Even if it has a lot of things to say, it's not the one in charge. Because it's about knowing that true inspiration comes from the heart. It comes from love. It doesn't come from the mind. So it's about aligning the mind and the heart, the divine mind, the sacred heart. Yeah, it's learning how to let go of habits, old programs, fear-based consciousness and fear. And we can do that by tuning into the life force within us, within our soul, our creation, our creative energy, our inspiration, our passions, our fire, and the more we tune into that, that energy begins to grow within us, and it begins to grow through us, expressing through us. So it's about really tuning into your intuition, your inspiration. And we're able to do that after we've been through some very dark experiences that had us getting in touch with emotions, very deep emotions, a big range of emotions even. So now we can, it's a very healing thing to do, healing our past and healing our bodies, healing our minds, healing our hearts to express creatively. There's, however it calls to you. There's no wrong way to express and create. So coming to life, be alive, choose life-affirming activities, thoughts, words, people, situations, clothes, food, energy, candles, magic, life-affirming, neutral energy that is going to be grounding and secure and stable. Okay, that's just how I feel. And like with the Three of Cups, it's like we're all on the same page. We're all equals. We're at the same level. And this life force, we've each chosen to take responsibility for our own happiness, and we're coming together and sharing that together. So I love that. I want to read this Wheel of Fortune card. This is calling to me for, it represents fate. So the Wheel of Fortune can raise you high or bring you low. You may feel like the luckiest person alive when all is going your way, but when a blow strikes, it can feel like the end of the world. Now, La Roue de Fortune asks you to be completely indifferent to both victory and defeat. If you live by this rule of acceptance, you will master the teachings of fate, who can be both an unjust and cruel goddess, as well as a fair and generous one. Get your reactions in check and realize that the wheel has spun you into lessons designed for your learning, understanding, and spiritual growth. You may envy someone else who rides high. Know everything can change with a spin of the wheel that propels you to the same dizzying heights. The wheel hath turned, my fate is sealed. It's plain to see, or 'tis concealed. I must embrace the lessons won, my fortune's bright, my fear undone. Jealousy and envy are useless emotions. I'm going to put that down. Your turn will come. What goes around comes around. It's how you deal with an outcome that's important. There are lessons to be learned. This is part of your soul's journey. Enjoy the ride, okay? So truly, this is about coming into the awareness that everything that we do, every choice we make comes back to us. Everything that we give out comes back to us. And it's not about it's about seeing through that neutral filter that none of us are victims truly. And if we see someone succeeding and we're not happy for them, and instead we're jealous or we feel unworthy, like, well, they have something that we don't, and well, they're able to do that and I'm not, and things aren't fair. Truly what we're doing is we are calling that into our existence for the universe to affirm that things aren't fair, that things are this way. But truly, the reason that things are going so well for them is because that's what they are called, that's what they are expecting. The same applies for us. So it's about everyone realizing that that power is within us, that everything is fair. It's about truly being honest with ourselves and saying, okay, if that's the case, it's like, if you're choosing love in every moment, true love, which takes that tremendous, inner strength and courage, because unconditional love means that we're choosing the high road. It means we're choosing not to engage in the fear, the drama, the negative words and talk and feelings and emotions. We're choosing to, excuse me, guys, we're choosing to take our power back. We're choosing not to be victims. We're choosing not to allow things external to us to have power over us. We're choosing to pull back and check in with our soul, our integrity, respond from that place of integrity. And in doing so, that is turning the wheel in our favor. We are manifesting the success into our lives. We are manifesting our true desires, our dreams coming true, because we're choosing love, which is what the universe is, and aligning with it. The universe says, great, now I can support you. And it's just being grateful. It's being grateful, and it's between worlds. It's like, don't expect yourself to just, overnight be like, oh, I chose love, and so now all my thoughts are, understand that it takes time. We've spent our whole lives learning the fear-based consciousness, and even though it doesn't feel in alignment, it's still this habitual pattern that has been ingrained into our subconscious. And the subconscious is operating perfectly, just like it's supposed to. That's why fear consciousness is so, it's very sophisticated, it's very powerful. And of course, infinite souls come up against it, because we are these infinite beings, and we must face things that are very sophisticated, because what else, it's like, I think, what is an infinite being? There's nothing it could overcome, but it's like we go into this state of amnesia and being asleep to, otherwise we wouldn't choose these things, and so it's like waking up to our higher self, coming back into alignment with our higher self, and knowing that we are guided in every single moment. It's very very empowering. It's ultimately what we all must do in order to truly manifest our love story the way that it was meant to be written. So I apologize, you guys, for all of the background noise. It is a lot noisier out here than I was expecting. So I hope it's not too distracting. So yeah, okay. Between worlds means transitions, not being quite out of one situation and fully engaged in another, temporary blindness, no man's land. Okay, and this is completely normal to transition through. Between the worlds is where you must let go of the tendency to make assumptions. This is a time when you are unable to see what is ahead. Cultivate curiosity and trust the process of change and growth. You are done learning the lessons of recent experiences. Whew, thank goodness, right? In this place between what was and what will be is a state of making and unmaking and making again. What is essential now is to admit not knowing. There is great freedom and power to be unleashed. A mystery that is not yours to understand weaves the web of life within a divine matrix of unconsciousness, or of consciousness greater than your own thoughts, feelings, beliefs, desires, and decisions. The seeds that were planted in the past begin to take root, but what surfaces will probably not be what you expect. When you are between the worlds, you are invited to see with the curious eyes of a child glimpsing a rainbow for the first time. Do so, and you will not be disappointed. Okay? And this can also speak to being a time to explore new energy between you and another. It's not a moment for certainty, but rather for discovery and curiosity. And with the Three of Cups here, I'm really feeling that as well. And the Ace of Pentacles. You don't yet know if this will last forever, so allow yourself to explore who you are and what is reflected back to you. This relationship is meant to educate you about yourself. What do you need? What do you like or dislike? What values are important to you? What in a critical phase of your relationship that is not to be dismissed or hurried? So, I really feel like this is a time of fully trusting the mystery and allowing yourself to really get in tune with your authentic self. And with the dog here, loyalty, sincerity, unconditional love, being your own best friend, really standing by your own side, choosing not to betray yourself by aligning to things that are not authentic for you. Because when you're in your authentic essence, you're able to be naturally in your playful spirit, in your open heart, your loyal heart, to be forgiving and playful and fun and adventurous and being the true companion that you are, being the true partner that you are. So it's about making choices based in your integrity no matter what, that you don't need anyone else's approval or acceptance, that you are a divine being, and it's knowing your truth, it's standing beside that and not accepting anything less in your life. Someone who is divinely guided towards you, who is meant to be with you, will love you and accept you unconditionally, and that is that's the deal. It is no other way, or otherwise it's not a divine relationship. Every relationship is divine. Everyone we meet teaches us something. However, that divine love, your epic love story, your true love story, your true love loves you unconditionally. That's all there is to it. So, my goodness, I want to keep your dreams alive. I want to read that really quick too. The number 25. You may be seeing a lot of sevens. 25 is a 7, 43 is a 7, 17. Yeah, sevens, cutting through illusions. It's beautiful. Got to cut through the illusion, pierce through the veil. Only love is real. Only love is real. Everything else is illusion. Every loving feeling you've ever felt is real. Everything else is illusion. So keep your dreams alive. Okay, this is what this card says. Start to identify plans and actions that will lead you to achieve your dreams and goals. Your dreams can become your reality. This is a time when you need to be able to apply detailed planning in order to manifest your dreams and realize your goals. You need to remain focused on the practical side of things. Keep your feet firmly planted on the ground. It is easy to be distracted by more ideas and concepts. Keep focused on what is realistic and achievable. Your common sense and pragmatic approach will lead you to a solution that actually works. Begin taking steps that will bring you closer to your dreams, okay? So I feel like you're someone too who's very practical and maybe has been in the logical, like you're a very logical, grounded person. You are, maybe love is something that's always been kind of like a fairy tale, or just you didn't realize it was so deep or epic. I don't know, but it's like really taking that leap of faith and trusting that everything that you need is coming to you at the perfect time. And this feels like a big transition for you. Mother, wife, sister, daughter. Lady Nada. Lady Nada. Hold on, I've got to readjust myself here. Lady Nada, she represents the divine feminine energy. She is a very loving, nurturing energy. Let me look her up here. Mother. So whenever she comes into a reading, I just feel like it's a a beautiful blessing, especially when I see healing. Anytime we're going through healing, um, having the divine feminine energy here is, it's a beautiful blessing, because that feminine energy is the life force, energy. It's the creation energy. It's the energy that nurtures our dreams. It's the energy that nurtures our life force. And if we're disconnected from that, whether we're male or female, we're disconnected from our source. And so it's really important that we come into balance, that we heal the masculine, feminine energies within us, regardless of what is happening in the relationships, and that means choosing unconditional love. It means that if there is a very significant person in our life that we have conflict with, or just that fear-based energy, no resolution, no solution, and there's just feelings of tension and anger, whatever they are, it's actually that energy we're keeping alive within us, within our bodies, within our emotional bodies, and that's affecting our daily lives. And so it's, when we choose love, it's saying, okay, I'm going to choose peace and healing of this situation. It's like, I want to, is this someone that I love unconditionally? Okay, yes, which means love chooses love. It feeds the love. If that means that we have to separate for a while or not talk for a while until we're able to pull back and think about things and be able to come together heart to heart. Like, if we can't come together heart to heart, it's best that we just don't speak to each other. And it's not time to spend stewing and projecting, hate and darkness on each other. It's a time to say, you know what, I wish for your highest good. I send you love. I wish for your highest good. And in the meantime, I'm going to look within myself and see what I need to do to heal these patterns, these beliefs, these thoughts within myself. Because truly, it's about coming into the awareness and understanding that what others do is not because of us, that we define ourselves, that we are masters of our own energy, that we choose to respond from a place of unconditional love instead of reacting from fear, that we take ownership and responsibility for our behavior, our choices. If something we're doing is hurtful, that we own that and we say, okay, I'm hurting someone. What is it within me that I'm reacting this way, or doing this, and choosing to change the behavior or not engage in whatever it is. But it's saying, if we do, then there may be consequences. It's like just taking ownership. And I feel like with Lady Nada here, it's like, if we do not resolve these energies within us, it prevents us from moving forward, from manifesting those truly fulfilling relationships and dreams and experiences. So love yourself. This is about embracing love, thriving, healthy relationships, and that begins with ourself first, okay? And if there is a woman in your life, a female, feminine energy in your life, the first person who usually comes into your mind, it's like this, your higher self is asking and encouraging you to heal this relationship. That this is the time to do it, and that you're supported in this process, because it's about balance. It's being in that place of seeing things from the neutral point of view and seeing how everything happens for a reason, that we're all meant to learn something and grow from these experiences, that without having gone through them, we wouldn't be learning what we're learning. Okay. So, gosh, I just see so much healing happening right now, and that's absolutely beautiful. And I thank you for choosing to heal and grow and claim your authentic path, your love story. This is your life, your love, and only you can live it. And nothing can keep you from your path. Nothing truly can ever be taken from us that's meant to be ours. It's connected energetically. It can never be severed. It's love. It's eternal. It's unconditional. It's infinite. It is everything. So trust your higher self, your soul, your heart. Okay, heal your mind, bring it into alignment with the divine mind, your authentic soul, signature, expression, and trust. Okay, and just keep loving, nurturing, and spend some time alone if you need to as well to connect with yourself. But I feel like you've been led to the well, and it's time to start drinking from the well, and know that that supply is infinite. It's never going to end. Okay. Oh my goodness, so much goodness coming your way. The Ace of Pentacles also, before I end the message, is, this is a strengthening of bonds. If this is about a relationship that you're feeling, this is something that will strengthen over time. It's something that will grow over time. It's a long lasting, in it for the long haul type of relationship. It's the first pentacle to the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, and it's emotionally fulfilling, and allows you to grow and become even more aware of who you really are in all of the positive ways. In the Dharma now, we're out of the karma and into the Dharma. Okay, we're gonna reap the harvest of love now instead of fear. Okay, so trust that your seeds are growing, and nurture them and love yourself. Go your own way. Your love is waiting, and it's not going anywhere. It's waiting for you. All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much again for tuning in. I truly hope this message resonated and that it brought you some guidance, affirmation, inspiration, hope, faith, trust, whatever you need to move forward on your authentic path. Thank you so much for subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing. If you want to connect with me for personal readings, or over on my Patreon page, I do offer daily messages. I would be honored. All my links are down below in the description. But other than that, you guys, I'm just sending you all my infinite love as always. Magic, abundance, peace, prosperity, just passionate, inspirational, adventurous love. And I will see you guys very soon for the next pick a card. All my infinite love. Peace out, you guys. Okay, group number 3. How are you guys? Welcome to your message. Let's see what your higher self would like to share with you about your beautiful, epic love story that's in store for you. Release the dark wound. Let love live. The number 25. So this is beautiful. These two hands releasing this fish into the water. I feel like just from this card that you guys are feeling this love within you, and it's like you're trusting this love, and you're beginning to co-create, release it into the world, expressing it, sharing it. Like she's releasing this fish into the water, and it's like coming to life as it's almost like the fish, we've been holding on so tightly to our own souls, protecting our own souls, and now we're releasing them into the trust and energy of unconditional love that exists in the outside external world. I don't know. That's just what I'm getting from that. It's really beautiful. It's really beautiful. We'll read about this card and see what it says. So tea leaves, foresight. This is beautiful. From Divination of the Ancients. This is from Sacred Rebels. You get a postcard from Spirit here with love, and it has the swan. It has the swan. I love this. Transformation, psychic gifts, divine cosmic love, divine counterparts, soulmates, energy. It is my birthright to express myself in ways that are fulfilling to me. I freely express who I am. Okay? You are going to be your authentic self, and that's all there is to it. 4 of Cups. Opportunity beckons, okay? So you're feeling called forward to more emotionally fulfilling, soul fulfilling, mentally everything, just a fulfilling life. You can feel it. You're being called to it, and you're ready. You're ready to leave the past behind and to walk forward, to claim it, to own it. We've got the cat, healthy boundaries here. So, really coming into your independence, establishing healthy boundaries based in love versus having your defenses up in fear from the ego, from the past hurts, right? You're releasing the dark wounds so that you can open your heart and truly live the life that's meant for you, to not be restricted and limited. You can be free and independent and authentic, having your boundaries in place, knowing what you will accept and what you won't, and knowing that you're supported and guided and encouraged to do that. Trust Vishnu, okay? Trusting your higher self, trusting the mystery, trusting the universe, trusting in love, and then allowing it to guide you. Winter solstice, reflection. So really reflecting on your life, the last year, the lessons, the challenges, the obstacles, the growth, the expansion, how far you've come. Look how far you've come from even just a year ago, right? And the realizations that you've had, the awareness that you've come into about yourself and your journey and what you're here to do, the relationships, all of that, before moving forward. Innocence from the angels. Beloved one, everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness so we can lighten your load. Give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. Okay. You are true unconditional love. You are pure source energy. That is who you really are. Everything else is illusion. It is not really who you are. So this is about understanding that and the power of your choice to choose to be who you really are, which is pure innocence, humility, compassion, freedom, creative, beautiful, artistic, loving, nurturing, strong, courageous, brave soul. Okay? So seeing yourself that way and releasing those heavy feelings, because you don't want to keep them alive inside of you any longer. They're not there in the path forward. Happy. So this is about really coming into alignment with your true self. So this is beautiful, okay? You are coming into alignment with your authentic self, and this is opening up all sorts of new things for you that are going to have you feeling that joy, feeling happy, feeling free and playful, and just enjoying the beauty, the magic of your life. Okay, interesting. So show your support, as you're coming into alignment with yourself. I love this card. I received this card. I've received it a few times myself. And it's like, as we are writing our love story, truly claiming our path, our love, allowing the universe to guide us, our higher selves, and we know that things are coming into manifestation. We're choosing to open our heart. It's like serving love, serving life in whatever way that we can, whether it's supporting a friend or a loved one, or nurturing plants and animals. There's always something that we can choose to share our love with. And so it's like knowing that things are coming that we're looking forward to, but in the meantime, what else are we focusing where are we focusing our love and nurturing? Because there are things that could use our support and our energy, to benefit, that are truly deserving of our time and energy. So this is beautiful. Allows us to stay in that beautiful vibration of love and continue attracting what it is we're manifesting, okay? Oh, and then you got the Four of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me just move these here. What did I do? Okay, so you've really been, this is beautiful, you guys. Let's tune this a little bit here. The cards are crooked. So, I see that you've really, let me just move this. I'm putting a lot of, you've really been focused on your personal growth, building your foundation of unconditional love within yourself and without. You're dedicated to really building that solid foundation in the physical world, seeing your own value, the worth of the cause, becoming very grateful for your own ability to co-create in this life, to build a foundation of unconditional love, to come together in love, to nurture that energy, to strengthen that energy. And you're very deserving of all of the blessings that are coming your way, truly. There are a lot of blessings coming your way, okay? So I hope you're ready. This is beautiful. I want to start with your postcard from Spirit, with love. And I apologize for background noise. I'm actually going to pause this 1 second, you guys. Okay, you guys, sorry about that. Dearest you, do you know how much we love you and want to help you? We are here for you, and we hear you ask for guidance, but you must let go and let us help you. You don't have to do it all. You've done your part. Now let us do ours. You would be awestruck if you knew how many strings were pulled through the matrix to give you what you need and desire. The Spirit has a plan, and when you sign up to be a co-creator, you need to remember to allow the partnership. It's not one-sided. Your desires and plans meet up with those of Spirit. Remember, though, Spirit's timetable and ideas of how things will play out may be quite different from yours. Trust us, Spirit's ideas are amazing. Now let go and let us do the magic. Pay attention to other areas of your life, and before you know it, a miracle will have taken place. We love you so much. Oh my goodness. Sorry about the background noise, you guys. I'm just going to keep going. I feel that you have put in a lot of time and energy, a lot of work. Like, you're doing your work, you're doing your part. You're choosing love. You're coming into alignment. You've done a lot of healing. And now it's time to reap. It's time to reap. This is a time of really having trust, patience, cultivating patience, knowing that all of the time and energy that you have been putting in is about to pay off. I mean, with the Eight of Pentacles, the following card is the Nine of Pentacles, right? It's like, in the Nine of Pentacles, you feel that worth, that confidence. You've been reaping. You're reaping the fruit, of your labor. The 7 to the 8, it's like what you've been doing is being affirmed. You are absolutely on your path, and you are coming into alignment with yourself and with those you're meant to be with. Okay, so release the dark wound. Let love live. Let me see what this card speaks to. The number 25. A lot of 7s have been coming out. 7s and 8s and 9s. So this speaks to how if we detach something from its source too soon, trying to force it to become what it is not yet ready or willing to become, we can unintentionally sap it of its strength and kill it. There's a dark wound in the consciousness of humanity which demands perfection and denies process. If you are thinking of publishers before you've even written the book, if you are comparing your unfinished song idea to the latest best-selling pop release, if you've decided you are not good enough or worthy enough to succeed before you've given it everything you've got and asked for divine help, then this dark wound has you in its grasp. You have to let go of the death grip of perfectionism and let yourself and your ideas live, right? I had to do this too. It's challenging and very difficult, but also at the same time, it is so liberating and so empowering and so life affirming, and just, it's like, oh my goodness, I'm really celebrating you right now, because it's not easy what you're going through, but you know deep down that you're not doing it for no reason. That it's like, but it's like, we've got to have that affirmation. We need a sign, and this is it. This is a affirmation of everything that you're feeling, and you are perfect just as you are. You are doing amazing. And oh my goodness. Okay, so love is abundant, creative, and inspiring. It moves us so much more joyously and creatively than fear. You're being asked to honor the path of your own love. Oh my gosh, what inspires you? What feels exciting, joyful, and perhaps even rather different? Let that live. Release the dark wounding of false belief. There are countless stories of vastly successful artists who very nearly binned the project that was making of their career because of the despair fostered by their own dark nature. They doubted. They were uncertain. Was their work any good? Was it useless? They struggled to believe in the right of a work to come. I'm going to put this down here. They struggled to believe in the right of work to come to life, whether it was accepted, revered, or rejected by others or not. They nearly lost their work to fear. Undoubtedly, there have been many times when this has actually happened and the work was not saved, not allowed to live. Do not let this happen to you. Whether something is meant to be commercially oriented venture or a more personal creation for your own therapeutic healing, it must be allowed to be without judgment, without criticism, even without premature evaluation. It must be allowed to be what it is, and only time, love, patience, and attention will reveal it. Oh my goodness. Wow. So, trust. Everything that you're doing is what you're supposed to be doing. You're right where you're supposed to be, and keep doing. Keep moving forward. Let's read Tea Leaves Foresight. I'm curious to see what this says. I know I've pulled this card before, but I'm still learning this deck, you guys. So the Tea Leaves card brings you reminders of the old ways of soothsayers who, in a time imbued with magic and mystery, would capture a glimpse of the future in shapes that formed in one's cup. 'Tis the gypsy's way. Now it's time for you to open your eyes and heart, okay, and explore your ancient bloodlines. Whether or not you have Romani blood, acknowledge the sacred work of your ancestors who will assist you from the spirit realm. Using foresight and inner knowing, you will be able to read clearly the messages and shapes of what's to come. The truths presented to me in the tea, the old ways now help me to finally see. With eyes wide open, now I begin to understand. Resolved and healed, my time to rise is at hand. Hoo-wee, your time to rise is at hand. So, this is a time of true, this is a time of really going within yourself and seeing how connected you are to this entire world. Like, I feel like, to this reality. Your ancestors, your bloodline, that energy is a part of who you are. It's a part of why for whatever that you've been through, So it's like whatever we experience in our relationships, the patterns, the beliefs, the negative things that are holding us back, the fear-based consciousness. We also have from our ancestors the psychic gifts, the intuition, the 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 spiritual gifts, the true, it's like I feel like you're being guided to really tune into your ancestors, your lineages type of divining, and really being able to navigate with unconditional love through the realms, through anything unresolved, because it comes natural to you. It's natural to your body's guidance system, however that is. So, and I love that it's tea. It's like when we're relaxed and we're in that receptive mode, drinking some herbal tea. Listen for intuitive guidance from your ancestors and how you can connect to receive that divine information that's coming through you. And it's like, I feel like you're being guided to take your time, take it one day at a time, and you've been doing that. It's like you've been doing it one day at a time, but this is also about being patient. Cultivating patience is a virtue of love, right? It's something that needs to be cultivated. It's something that needs to be nurtured and strengthened, our patience. Just like babies, they are not born with patience. They need to be guided to and nurtured. I need to guide my children and remind them to be patient, to cultivate that quality within them. It doesn't just come naturally. And so have compassion for yourself and understand that, especially as you reflect, looking back at if we had healthy boundaries or not, where we were defensive, where we were not aligned with our true selves, where we were not being authentic and true with who we really are. I feel like you've been doing that a lot. Like you've been spending a lot of time in reflection, really going within and taking responsibility for your energy, for your life, for your purpose and why you're here. And so with that has come a lot of clarity as well. Because it's like after the dark, the light returns. So it's like you may have been going through a very dark period, but it's also allowed you to find those treasures within yourself, your own intuitive psychic gifts, and coming into full acceptance of your journey, your path, why you've had to experience what you've had to experience, because it's what's allowing you to now move towards your true love, your true authentic path. Your love story now is manifesting according to your higher self, to your soul. And it's beautiful. Like with the Four of Wands here, that's what you are doing. You are coming into this beautiful, harmonious, balanced, secure, stable, thriving, exciting, celebrating energy of intimacy and connection, partnership, and building something upon it that is everlasting, that continues to be more beautiful, more exciting, more adventurous, some more creative, and just, it just inspires more love and beauty. So patience, reflection, it's also a card of patience. Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. So this is a time where you're being asked to cultivate patience. That is your focus right now, because there are opportunities coming. You feel them, and maybe you can't see them yet, right? But it's a time to really feel into your emotions, what fulfills you, and to come into that very clear knowing, okay? That very clear knowing within you. And you feel them beckoning you forward, and they're there for a reason, okay? Know that that feeling is being validated here. There are opportunities that you are aligning with, okay? Let me see the happy, happy card here. 26, which is also an 8. Okay. Again, harmony, balance, coming together. The 6 is love, unconditional love, and 8 is strength. So this is beautiful energy of alignment to me, and being very grounded, you know, and real and authentic, and just trusting, learning to trust. Oh my goodness. Joy and contentment, a sense of fulfillment, a feeling that all is well, right? And that's the best feeling in the whole world. So this is a card about our, this is a card all about our desires being effortlessly fulfilled and really finding joy in the present now moment, whatever's happening, being content, knowing that everything is unfolding the way it's supposed to. We're in the unconditional love. We're not trapped by the fear consciousness anymore. It's not keeping us held back and limited. And so we're able to really experience true freedom and liberation from that. And it feels really genuine. You know, it's feeling that genuine happiness that maybe wasn't felt for a long time. And we know it because, you know, it's real. We've experienced what we didn't want, so we know what we do is what I'm feeling. You know, it's like, you know, and it's coming into that time of experiencing that. So congratulations, and this is really, really beautiful. And know that this is all coming from within you. This is because of your choice to choose love that this energy comes into our lives. It does not, we don't attract this from something external to us. It comes from within us. There's nothing in the external world that brings us into that state of contentment. It's only alignment within ourselves, with choosing unconditional love and coming into alignment with our love story, our soul's journey, right? So I just think that's amazing. And it's like I keep getting the same messages, repeat. It's just like, feels like the same messages for the last few days, but it's like, be present, you guys. As much as possible, be present. That's where your power is. Choose love in the present moment, because the next step after that is, you know, built upon the previous choice before, right? So keep choosing love. Bring yourself into the present moment. Choose trust, you know. Choose love. Boundaries. You're free to express who you are, you know. And release the darkness. Don't feed any more darkness within you. Just keep feeding the love. Your love story is unfolding, and it's like, oh my goodness, it is so beautiful. With the Four of Wands here too, this can mean that you are coming into union with a divine counterpart. You know, this can be a new relationship, a marriage, a commitment of building a life together with somebody. So if that's what you're feeling, trust it. You're feeling it for a reason, and while you're honoring your journey, your path, and your higher self, and knowing that this is a time to just be patient and learn to be present and trust that everything you're feeling is coming. Okay, in the meantime, show your support, okay, because that'll help you stay in your true frequency, in your true authentic heart, when you're genuinely sharing love with others. So this card says, take time to encourage a colleague, coworker, family member, or friend. Be a strong shoulder or willing volunteer to run errands. Provide a safe space for another's concerns and feelings to be discussed, and be a good listener. Jump in on providing extra time. Sponsor someone else's work. Share in someone's success. All of nature continually shows us the value in creating a strong network. The trees provide shelter and support for many different inhabitants. We are a community, and when we support each other, everyone gains. Okay. I love this, you know. I feel this way even too, like with my YouTube channel. It's like being able to support others on their journey has allowed me to intentionally keep my focus on the love, on serving humanity and myself, instead of the challenges that I was facing, that I'm facing. It helps me stay in tune with that frequency of unconditional love, and it feels so good. And it's divinely guided. These messages are for you guys, and when I tune into Source, it's tuning in for the collective, for whoever's meant to receive these messages. And I don't know what's going to come out, but I know that it's what needs to be shared, and whoever is meant to receive it will, that their higher self will guide them. And to me, this is showing my support, even though in other areas of my life I haven't yet seen what I'm desiring, truly desiring, come into physical form. But it's still, other things are. I know I'm on the path, and this beautiful connection that we have on this channel affirms that to me. And the more we tune in, it's just so many unimaginable things come our way when we're tuned into unconditional love. And it's really trusting that what you're giving is coming back to you in one form or another. It's about letting go of how it's coming back to you, but just knowing that you know what the energy of true unconditional love is. And so when it comes into your life, being open to receive it is a gift, and then it just keeps going. It just keeps going and growing. So this feeling of contentment is everlasting when we are in tune with unconditional love. So keep cultivating your boundaries, your independence, knowing that you will make the right choices for yourself, aligning with yourself, and freely express who you are. It's my birthright to express myself in ways that are fulfilling to me, right? So I love this, you guys. I truly hope this message resonated. Your love story is beautiful. It's a beautiful story and testimony to faith and trust and patience and compassion and unconditional love, unwavering love. It's the love that stands the test of time. This love is built on a very, very rock solid foundation. It is not going anywhere. So trust and believe in your love and the energy that you have given out. Know that it is solid and stable, and what you are building is everlasting, okay? I love you guys. Thank you for being you. Thank you for choosing this path of love and sharing it with me and allowing me to tune in for you. Thank you for subscribing to the channel and liking and commenting and sharing and just contributing your amazingness in whatever form you do. I'm so grateful and honored to be a messenger for you guys, and I love you guys. So if you want to connect with me for a personal reading, or over on my Patreon page where I offer daily messages, my links are down below in the description. I'd be honored if you want to join me or receive a message from me. And otherwise, you guys, I am sending you tons of love and magic and beauty, peace, and just continuing to pour the life force energy into your beautiful foundation, and wishing you so much love. And I'll look forward to seeing you guys next time for the next pick a card. All my infinite love always. Peace out, you guys. All right, group number 4. How are you guys? Welcome to your reading. Let's see what your higher self, what love has to say about your love story, what it would like to share with you today. This is the Diving for Light card, or the number 11. And we had this card in a pick a card recently, so you may resonate with this if you watched that other one on the last one. I'm not sure. But anyways, Diving for Light. So the number 11. What I'm feeling from this already is a very deep connection, to your emotions. And this card, if I can remember, I'll read it. I'll look it up and see. But it's about really diving into the depths of darkness. And sometimes it doesn't feel like it's something we've chosen to do. It feels like it was something that we were born into, or we were thrust into, or we were, we just didn't see it coming. We didn't choose it. It's not something we would have chosen. But through this process, it's allowed us to discover things about ourselves, about our emotions, our guidance system, our psychic gifts, our connections, our soul, who we really are as an infinite being of love, and what our purpose is here, ultimately, to anchor this energy of unconditional love, to break through the fear-based consciousness and programs that are destructive and hurtful and painful and cause suffering. And it's coming into recognizing that we're infinite beings, we're sovereign, we are unconditional love, and we came here to anchor that energy and change that pattern and shift those patterns. And so some very strong souls came in to go deep, diving for light through the darkness, going into the dark places that maybe not a lot of other people would be willing to go to. So something very significant, profound, deep is coming to light, not just for yourself, but in the bigger picture. This is something that the 11 here, I just see like a gateway, like balance, gateway of bringing in that divine unconditional love through your essence, your physical vessel, and anchoring it here on earth, when it would not have been possible had you not been willing to choose love, had you not been willing to trust that there's a reason for this, that there's something good coming from this, even when you didn't. It's like there's something within you that did, otherwise you wouldn't be watching this, right? So I don't know, we'll look up that card and see what it has to say. Spells, alchemy. Yeah, look at you. You are like a magician. You're an energy healer, worker. You're here to alchemize and bring balance to the light and dark. You're a sage, a magi. You're a Jedi, Jedi master. It's magic. It's true energy alchemy. I love how it's just like kind of dark, but it's like very light based, it's amazing. Okay, got fire and water here. And then your postcard from Spirit. Ooh, love it. The angel, it's like a heart with love, it says. We'll read this here in a moment. Please make sure they're on the camera. So, I am incredibly capable. Whenever I encounter a challenge in my life, I use the experience to learn and grow. I support myself in making the right choices for me. Very beautiful, empowering energy. And look at this, manifest. So this is the Magician card in the tarot, number 1. You are the magician, right? The master alchemist, the energy master. And in this deck, it's truly beautiful because it's, it's really about manifesting true love relationships in our life, and the first one being the most important with ourselves. So the alchemizing and balancing of yin and yang, masculine, feminine, mind, body, spirit, and knowing that the power is in our hands, that we are the magicians, the manifestors of our own reality. And you're learning a lot about your own ability to manifest in this physical reality. Not just material things, but also, your life, relationships, business, lifestyle, hobbies, career, all of it, everything. All of it, Wow. The Deer, gentleness, diplomacy, the number 22. Okay, so being really gentle with yourself. You're a sensitive being because you are an energy healer. So your system is very sensitive, and it's very natural for you to be nurturing, like mindful of that energy, but it's like being able to be gentle and diplomatic at the same time. Being able to kind of go about but not leave a footprint, and um, still have a very significant presence, you know. Go now, Serapis Bay. So this is a card of truly going for whatever it is that you're being nudged to do. Um, you support yourself in making the right choices for yourself. So this is having like complete faith and trust in your own ability to decide what is right for you. And it's like you're being guided to go for something, and now's the time. Go now, okay? Wolf instinct. So yeah, your instincts are guiding you very strongly, your intuition and your senses. You know, really pay attention to your body, how it's speaking to you. You're very in tune with your system, your guidance system. I can feel that. And you're really learning how to fully master that, you know, engaging in it, experimenting, practicing, dedicating yourself to learning and discovering about how it works and how you can use it to manifest with the law of attraction, which is what we're doing. You know, we are these master co-creators of unconditional love, and your love story is beautiful. It's like very magical. There's a lot of magic, and it's very metaphysical feeling, you know. It's like it's childlike and curious and discovering and like doing experiments, and you know, like on yourself and with other people, and you know, spiritual things like telepathy and clairvoyance, and just things that you can experiment with in the physical play. And it's like playful. It's like a playful childlike spirit. Makes you feel alive, like magic is real. That's how I feel. It's like, oh my gosh, magic is real. And it's not even, you know, what we thought it was. It's like we are the magic, you know. This is peace. I love this. I feel like this brings you a true sense of peace. It's like this infinite power within you, but it's like it brings you such a sense of peace, like contentment, and knowing that there's nothing that needs to be done. Um, but instead it's like, ooh, what do I want to create and manifest here, you know? And I can just follow my higher self. And I don't know, we're going to read that card. Let love be your beacon, right? We got this card last night in our Patreon message. Let love be your beacon. Oh my goodness, temperance. Okay, so we'll read this card too, but love, you know, letting love lead the way as you're manifesting, of course, your love story. Temperance, again, alchemy, balancing of energies, learning how to alchemize energies to create something different, you know, blending of different kinds of energies. Again, I can feel you guys experimenting, and this is really fun and exciting, and you should definitely be doing that. And just be mindful that you're always in tune with, yeah, okay. So 7 of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles, okay. So be mindful that you're in tune with unconditional love whenever you're experimenting or trying things, because I'll just move the camera instead of my cards. I keep doing that, you guys. Sorry. Being mindful that you're choosing unconditional love, you know, that you're choosing what is authentic for you as you're experimenting. And if something doesn't feel right, trust yourself, you know, listen to that. And you don't need permission or approval to not engage with something. You don't need acknowledgement. It's just like, know what's right for you and be like, okay, that's not right for me, and that's it, you know. And if something is for you, or you want to engage with it further, then trust yourself and do it. You know, it's like really becoming aware, and it's like this level of understanding about your own gifts. And the reason that you're able to do this is because of what you have gone through, okay? This is where we see the silver lining, the blessing in disguise. This is what allows us to focus on our gratitude, to stay empowered versus disempowered in any sort of victim mentality. Okay, so your love story is very empowering. Oh my goodness, it's very powerful. Let me see. It's powerful yet gentle. You're one of these souls who's very, very, very powerful. But you're so gentle to others. Like in the external, they probably see you as like gentle and kind and just mindful. And yet, and maybe, you know, even like very peaceful and just able to maintain and be very neutral. But yet you are, it's like they don't realize what a like powerful soul you are, in a sense of even your own, you know, it's like you know your own power, but you're so humble. You're very humble and you're very authentic. You're very genuine. And so it's like you're completely in your heart. You're not in this place of ego where you need to show off or be validated or accepted. It's like you're a true co-creator and an equal. Um, you see everyone as an equal. At least that's what I'm feeling, especially with the Six of Pentacles here and the Seven of Cups. This can mean different things. It can mean for you personally, choosing the path that fulfills your well-being, your emotions, mind, body, spirit, that is equal, you know, in terms of the physical world, you know, relationships, home life, activities, that there's this equal energy exchange. So you can maintain your generous spirit, your open heart, and receive, you know, the nourishment at the same time, where it's very mutual, equal, you know. And knowing that that's the path you're going to choose. And it can also speak to being able to see through any sort of illusions and knowing. Hold on one second, you guys. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm outside and there is a few disturbances, but we're going to keep going here. So the Seven of Cups, Six of Pentacles, what was I saying? This is about truly knowing what is right for you, what fulfills you. And it's like you can feel as well in the external reality what is in alignment, you know, people who are in alignment versus being out of alignment. It's just this very balanced energy. And you are a powerful manifester. You are someone who can truly manifest. Like when you have your vision, you go after it, and you can see it through. You stand behind it, and it's successful. So I love this. You know, this is a very grounded energy. And okay, so I'm sorry I got interrupted there, you guys. I don't remember but I just know that everything comes through the way it's supposed to, and if I need to say it, it'll come back out. I apologize, you guys. So the Diving for Light card, again, it's speaking to that energy of, you know, being that courageous soul that faces the depths of the darkness, knowing that the only way out is through, kind of thing. It's like, okay, I'm here and the only way out is through. I've got to just keep going. And so we do. And through the process, it becomes like, it's like we discover these very unique creative aspects of ourselves. Like doing, for me, example, reading messages from the tarot. This came through my own dark experiences of having no one to talk to and literally having only spirit to turn to. And it was the first time that I'd really given spirit a chance, you know. It's like, okay. I had a few, I actually had my Ascended Masters deck, my Angels deck, and my Earth Magic, and my tarot deck. And that was it, you know. And it was like, I was like, I didn't know what else to do. And it was really dark times for me. And I turned to spirit. I started talking to my higher self through the cards, and I was blown away. I mean, it was almost more than I could believe. It took me a little while to trust the process, but again, it was like I kept experimenting and staying focused on the unconditional love. That's what it is. When you're tuning into the different ways of practicing or experimenting with your newly discovered gifts and abilities and creative expressions, being mindful that it resonates with you, that it's in tune with unconditional love, and just calling in, setting that intention that you intend to only co-create and engage with unconditional love, the frequency of unconditional love. Your higher self, you're good, and trust your intuition when it gives you a sign or a nudge or a gut feeling that something's not right. Trust it, okay? Because you have that ability from being in those dark places. So stay vigilant in the love. If you are going through the dark energies still, if you're still coming out, stay in your heart, no matter what comes up or tries to trigger you, stay in your heart. And I'm just feeling like with the go now card, if you need to leave a situation or it's just time for something to end, it's time to go now, and to trust what you're feeling, to trust that everything is happening for a reason, the way it's supposed to, and that you can trust the choices that you're making for yourself. Okay, that you are completely capable of making those choices for yourself, and you don't need validation or approval from anyone except your own soul. Okay. So the deer, okay, when the deer appears, it's a reminder for you to step gently on the path, for you're walking in a time when gentle movements and diplomacy are required. The deer's strength is in this quality. Make it your own and know that your steps are successfully assured. It's important that you be gentle with yourself as well, for you may be heading into a period where you're unsure of your footing or just coming out of a difficult situation. Blend your personal energy with the deer's energy of gentleness and diplomacy. Walk softly, and the way forward will be smooth. And remember, never mistake gentleness for weakness in yourself or in others, okay? So tune into that gentle spirit within you and tread lightly through this situation, through coming out of this darkness, because it's going to serve your highest good, and it's ultimately about rising above and choosing love, and not to engage in any more energy that's not in alignment with you, okay? So spells, alchemy, I'm curious to see what this card speaks to. Let's see. Something you hold dear, a relationship, a job, an interest, an object, or even yourself, will transform mysteriously into something even more precious to you. The spells card indicates that you are starting to discover the possibilities the art of transformation offers you, possibilities you hadn't even realized were out there. Oh my goodness. As you learn more, you will find your needs change, and a kind of evolution takes place where you find you desire only what is best for yourself. Yes. You have the Midas touch right now. Your standards and expectations become so pure that whatever you touch turns to metaphoric gold. Oh my goodness. You will be supported in gaining a new sense of self-worth, which will draw all that you deserve and desire directly to you. Bubble, stirring well, transforming all by my spell. Changing, growing, hour by hour, behold the alchemical power. This is a time of great transformation. All is turning out beautifully. You have the power to change a situation, believe in your self-worth, have positive expectations, and you have the ability to succeed. Your pure intentions are key, okay? Oh my goodness. This is beautiful, you guys. So stay pure. Stay in that pure essence of who you really are. What you're moving into, excuse me, is absolutely such a beautiful energy, okay? It's like wow, you are being blessed. Like everything that you have endured and overcome is like, it's like you're being blessed with this beautiful divine love that's just going to be more than you ever imagined. Oh my goodness. I can feel it. It's like kind of taking my breath away a little bit. Your love story is breathtaking. I may have said that in the last messages. I don't know, but my goodness. It's so deep. It's so deep. What a deep, beautiful connection that's coming into your life. Deep, meaningful experiences and memories and quality energy. Oh my goodness. So much beautiful quality energy. Contentment. So the Peace card represents freedom from attachment and radical acceptance. It doesn't get any better than this. A quiet mind, a heart fulfilled, freedom from want, and the soul's satisfaction. The way to peace is through radical acceptance. Everything in your world is exactly as it should be. Harmony is beautiful. Enjoy it. When two people are in true alignment with one another, they have an innate harmony between them. They are as two perfectly tuned instruments playing together. Sometimes it's impossible to tell who is who. Peace is yours, and it is to be savored. Okay? So this is also one of those times when you're capable of clear vision about your work and how you create your prosperity. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. You're called by a presence to step into your power. Just being is enough, for you are in peaceful harmony with spirit, and it shows in your work. Okay? Yeah, this is beautiful, you guys. Keep doing what you're doing. Truly diving for the light. You are bringing it to the light of day. You are bringing it to the world and expressing it, and it's something the world is ready for and needs and is calling forth. So let love be your beacon. Lead with love. When you enter into a new situation, see love paving the way. If it is a tense situation or a work environment, do a visualization exercise of filling the space with bright, beautiful love for everyone involved, including yourself. Acknowledge what is going on and be willing to change how you are approaching this. Communication will be harmonious, and you will have greater prospect to create what you're looking for. Focus on the light within you. Imagine this light shining out of you. Your inner light will permit you to see the world with new eyes and learn new things every day of your life. Oh my goodness, you guys. Your love story is full of discovery and learning and growing and epic magic. You are a magician. You are an alchemist. You are a divine co-creator, master co-creator of unconditional love, and the universe is very proud of you, stands with you. Your love story is truly just beginning, in the sense of your own magic coming into form, you expressing the true magic that's within you. It's like the world's been waiting. The world's been waiting for your magic, and now it's time. You're the magician, all eyes on you, right? But really, it's like embracing this energy within you, who you really are, and being who you came here to be, and just being unapologetic about it and going for it. And by doing so, you are choosing to manifest and create your own love story. You're writing your love story. You're the writer. You're the artist of your own masterpiece, of your play. You are the main character, and everything is working for you. And I just think this is beautiful. So, wow, you guys, go now and trust yourself and know that you have everything you need within you. You have your higher self, love, trust, communication, compassion, loyalty, honesty, commitment, dedication, equality, generosity, all of the beautiful qualities and values of unconditional love. So, wow. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being the amazing alchemist that you are. I'm truly, truly honored to be a messenger for you. And I thank you so much for walking this path with me. I truly hope this message resonated with you, that it affirmed your own knowing and offered you some guidance, inspiration, wisdom moving forward. Trust yourself, trust your intuition, your instincts, your senses, your guidance is spot on. So trust. I support myself in making the right choices for me. Support yourself, okay? Um, have your own back. You got this. So thank you, you guys. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing to the channel, for all of your beautiful contribution to this channel. If you would like to receive a personal reading or receive daily messages from me on my Patreon, the links for that are down below in the description. But other than that, you guys, I'm just grateful, honored as always, and I thank you so much for choosing love and walking this path with me. And I am sending you all of my infinite love, beauty, magic, wisdom, encouragement, inspiration always. Stay true to you. Stay true to you, and I'll see you next time for the next pick a card. All my infinite love always. Peace out, you guys.